What's going on, guys? Let me go ahead and, post my links and stuff like that. So give me a few minutes. Alright, guys. So let's start from the top to the bottom, right? So the ones that we have left, I'm not gonna go through the ones that we'll go through it. Whatever. We still got time. 6:30. So AU, right? AU is just based on STP, right? STP was already made. Daily move pretty much is already made, right? Unless we want to start turning around, which in this case is pretty much what we're looking for, right? The same thing that we pretty much saw yesterday is what's going on today, which is like, okay, we already completed, the third day move. Are we gonna start turning around, or are we gonna start, are we gonna continue to go up, right? And after NYC, right after like 9 o'clock, that's pretty much what happened here. So the waiting game was either we'll wait for the break of above the high to continue going, or we'll wait for the break of the low. And right now we're in that same situation, right? We're still waiting for the break of the high or break of the lows. Right now we're just in the middle. So in this case, can we go back up to this top in the 30-minute zone? Could this be the double top to then continue going down? Absolutely, right? That's something that I'm currently keeping an eye on, but there's really nothing telling me that price is turning around yet, right? On the other, we're still seeing higher highs and higher lows. So can price continue to go up? Yeah. So we're just waiting. Right, it's still a waiting game at this point, and there's really nothing else we could do, right? Besides waiting. We got higher high, higher low, higher high, change of character, right? Lower low, right? Gave us this high, so we still haven't even gotten a BOS. We're still trading between the change of character, high and low. So, like I said, can this be a change of character retest till I continue going down? Yeah, absolutely. But aside from what we could assume price is doing when it comes to just simple market structure, price action, the regular shit. We're still making higher highs, higher lows, right? So the fact that we're still making higher highs, higher lows, for me to get into a sell up here, would it be high risk, high reward? Yeah, because at this point we're only risking 6 pips, right? So standard, if you're trading a dollar, that's 60 bucks, right? So it's not much. You're not risking a lot. But still risky, right? I wouldn't want to get in that trade. I'll wait for the confirmation. So AU, that's what we're skipping, right? CHF due to STP. EURCAD STP as well. Euro USD hasn't done STP, but this is pretty much in the same situation as AU, right? I could say, okay, maybe this is a type 2 pattern where we have the consolidation, breaks down, comes back to the top, right? Retesting the zone, right, to then continue going down. But that would be trading counter, right? Euro USD is when we want to start seeing going up. But this is one I'm gonna skip. This is why I have it on, but I'm gonna skip it. Why? There's two things I want to see, right? I want to see price go down to go into this engulfing candle that we had here, for this to be the pullback to then continue going up, right? So at this point, I already completed 3 days of rise. I'm not expecting price to continue going up today. So have we done STP? I don't think we have, right? No, we've only done 28 out of 45, right? So can price again just retest this high to then continue going down? Absolutely, right? But again, that'll just be trading counter, and we're still making technically higher highs and higher lows. So we'll keep it on, man, because today's gonna be one of those days where trades are gonna be easy to catch, but you just gotta be. Today's gonna be one of those days where you just gotta be patient, right? Because even GU, right? GU is right in the middle. It's in the middle of the zone, right? We're still respecting the highs, still respecting the lows. We're still trading between the 30-minute highs and lows. So again, it's just one thing we just gotta wait, right? We're either gonna see the break of the high or the break of the low. US 30, same thing. Remember yesterday we said this is all a no trade zone. We're still in that same zone, right? If you got in going short, right, thinking that this was the zone, boom, your stop loss got hit. If you were trading going short, same thing. When the retest, boom, you got wicked out, so then continue going up. So again, we had an engulfing candle. Why didn't I get in? It's just we're still in the middle of the zone. Any trades up here, I'm just not comfortable. I'm not gonna take it. Just gonna let it go by. And then the last one that I have on is gold. Right, gold is just in the zone, pretty much same as the other pairs. Right at the top of the zone, 3 days of rise. Not expecting another day of rise, but it could happen. In the 5-minute time frame, right in the 30-minute we have an engulfing candle. In the 5-minute we have a change of character. We haven't gotten a BOS yet. So again, can price continue to go up? Absolutely. So these trades, yeah, these trades are just high risk, high reward trades. Right, so with this trade being risky, I'm just not gonna trade it. I'm not gonna take it. We'll wait for the BOS. If we got a BOS, perfect. If we don't get a BOS, it's a good thing we waited, right? So yeah, like I said, today's gonna be month or so choppy. Yeah, a little bit. Beginning of the month, it's like we said last week, right? It's just that's why the patience is really is key in trading. Doesn't matter what you trade, right? Beginning of the month, we got to think about the fact that it's also not only holiday seasons, right? From October pretty much until January 1st, right? But also it's the months where we have the most high impact news, right? The most news that pops up out of random, right? For every single pair, right? So, with that being said, just look at the timeline, right? Beginning of the month was super slow, right? The first couple days. Up until the end of the first week, going into the second week, we got a few trades, right? There was a few trades that were really good, right? Then this week, pretty much last week of this month, right? Last week was the only week where price moved how it needed to move, right? And we got all the trades last week. Now this week, right? Yesterday we saw how price was moving. We got a few trades, nothing too crazy, right? Same like today. Like today, did we get some entries in the beginning of the sessions? Yeah, right. During Asia session, we could have probably got some trades in. But since we don't trade that, we don't have those trades. So today might be one of those days where we just have to sit and watch, right? Because price is just consolidating. But it makes sense, right? When price moves so much, right? Like gold, right? There has to be a correction that gets made. Now, whether that correction is going to be price pulling back up, or the correction is made by just the market makers collecting contracts, which is just when price is consolidating, it's up to the market to decide what it wants to do, right? We just have to wait it out. So in this case, are we going to be part of the people who just get into trades and lose their cash? Like, I'm not going to be part of those people, right? So even though I could see, like, just think about it. Look how many engulfing candles we have here on gold, starting from the right going to the left, right? So here, just starting today, we have an engulfing candle. So technically today, we have an engulfing red candle going short at the top of the zone. Here at the bottom of the zone, we have an engulfing green candle. So right after we got a green candle, we got a red candle, right? So it's just the market confusing everybody. It's making everybody believe what they want to see, right? Everybody who's going long got in long here. Everybody going in short got in short here, right? And then we keep going to the left side. We have another green, green, red. So everybody going in short here got in short. Everybody going long here got in long. Everybody who got in short back here at first got in short again over here. And the same thing is happening as everybody's going in profit, then their stop losses are getting hit. It's just going back and forth. It's spiking to profit, going into stop loss, spiking in profit, going into stop loss, right? So that's just telling me price is just consolidating, and you could just see it. Price hasn't moved today. Price has not moved today. So it's one of those things where we just got to be patient. And that's why I was like a little bit, I was in the chat today, I was like, should I turn the stream on? Because it's just one of those times where I'm just gonna be fucking sitting here, man. You know what I mean? So we'll give it a few. On my, like 7 o'clock, 7:30 hits, if we don't get any clean movement, I'm gonna keep gold on one chart, and then I'm gonna keep US 30 later, right? Because US 30 is the only one that gave a clean, the only one that gave the entry and actually followed what it wants to do, right? Meaning gold is right. Gold is in the zone, but it's not doing what it has to do. It's just consolidating there, right? US 30 is the only one that consolidated for a little bit, right? It consolidated for 30, 31. It consolidated for 2 hours, and then this last 30-minute candle, right? The 6:30 candle started to push down. But I'm not gonna take a look at that until NYC, right? GU. We're in an uptrend, but we already completed 3 days of rise. So today I'm not expecting price to continue going up, but again, as you can see, we're in a consolidation. So again, GU is not going to be a good one to really keep an eye on. Euro USD, same thing, right? 3 days of rise, and we're trapped in a range, right? Can we get a pullback, right? Can we get a trade going counter? Yeah, we can. But we already know that 2 out of our 4 trades are going counter. So again, I'm not really expecting too much today. So these two, I'm gonna just keep an eye on Euro USD, right? Because Euro USD was one that I traded going counter yesterday, so I feel more comfortable taking a trade on this one today. So we'll keep Euro USD here, and we'll keep gold on this one. So again, gold, for me to take a trade on gold, I want to see a 5-minute BOS. If we don't get that 5-minute BOS, I'm not taking a trade. If there's any pairs you guys want me to go over, let me know. Or any questions. I'm looking for sell setup on gold. Yeah, I'm kind of on the same boat. I like these sells where we're at. I would open a position like this would be a position that I would open on a regular day. On a regular day, this would be my position. Now the problem is, man, it's just there's only one rule that's not sitting well with this, which is just market structure. That's it. Right? The engulfing candle is there. The 5 minute change of character is there. We haven't gotten a 5 minute BOS. Right? I just don't like the fact that we have a 4 hour break and we're just sitting up here in this 4 hour. Right? The fact that we had a 4 hour break and in the 4 hour time frame we had a red green engulfing, and right now we're just sitting on that retest is the only thing I don't like about this. Now the fact that we have 3 days of rise also, right, also tells us, hey, we could either get a no net where price just consolidates today, goes sideways the entire day, or we're gonna get price to go down, right? But there's just too many rules that, again, in my rule book, right, there's too many rules that are colliding, right, that just makes this trade today a coin flip for me, right? This wouldn't be a trade that I would personally take. There's not, is not clear, right? Price action right now is not clear. There's no clean direction. There's no clear direction of where price wants to go. Can you get an entry here and get a couple pips? Yeah, of course, right? But it's, it goes hand in hand with people that are looking for buys too, right? Because that's the beauty of this, right? Like, what would we be looking for if we'd be looking for buys, right? It'd be the same thing. Like, okay, you have a green red engulfing here, but we also have a red green engulfing, right? So with that being the case, which one is correct, right? Are people in buys, are they the one that are correct right now? They're the ones that are in profit, or are the people going short the ones that are correct? Right? There's just too many things going on right now with price that it just doesn't make sense to get in a trade right now. Right? There's too many rules being broken. Now, the only one that's not being broken right now is the 5 minute time frame. Right? The only thing is I want to remark this because I don't know if I think I remarked this last night and I don't think this is right. Let me go to the line chart. Right? We had a higher low, higher high. Boom, change of character. Lower high, boom, higher low, higher low. All of this, higher low, higher high. We're trading between this high and this low. But we know that we had this break here, gave us this low. Higher high, low. We're trading between here. Change of character. Go back here. Because technically speaking, in the 5 minute, right, we're looking for. That's why I wanted to take the wicks off, right? But if we're not using the wicks, we had the break happen here. It gave us this low. Let's say we have this high, higher low, higher high. Change of character, right? Because if we say that this would be the change of character, right? This would be the BOS, right? Technically speaking. But this isn't a significant pullback enough for me to say, yeah, higher low, higher high. Right? But then that would mean that we're still trading between this high and this low. So technically speaking, even the 5 minute, this isn't correct. Right? Again, unless we say this, where we have change of character here, and we have BOS here. Right, but then again, even though we have the engulfing candle here that we had drawn out, I don't know why I took this off by accident. Right, even though we have this engulfing candle here, we can see that we have an engulfing candle here. Right, so the question is, which one is market gonna follow? Right, so for me, I'm just gonna set this one up. Right, I'm gonna wait till after NYC session and wait how and just see how price wants to react to this. Right, Euro USD, same thing. Yeah, but okay, explanation. I'm not in a trade right now, but really looking for sell for gold. Yeah, not a bad idea. There's a lot of wicks, man. There's a lot of wicks. There's a lot of wicks to the top side, right? There's a lot of wicks on the bottom side as well. So again, for me, it's just I'd rather wait it out. Right? Again, personally, I'd rather just wait and wait for the confirmation. Right? This is the case where I'm gonna let price move. Right? I'm gonna let it do its thing, and I'll catch the continuation. Right? The safest trade today. Right? That's how I feel about today's market. We take the safest trade, we got a few pips out of the day, and we just create the cushion for when the best setup comes by. Right? And then that's when we put in the biggest lot. Right? We capitalize on the best entries. So hasn't been too bad this month, right? We did that with CHF worked out perfectly. Right? And that's the reason. Right? Because now for the rest of the month we could just sit back, be like, alright, it wasn't too big of a month. Right? But in the sense of when we're dealing with our prop firms, right? Because that's something I'm start doing again, right? Since the closure of my Forex funds, I kind of took a step back from that, but it's okay. And you know, if we were taking a challenge, we would pass already, right? 16%, I think is 8% for phase one, 6% for phase two. So we're definitely there. Sorry, I was reading a text. So with that being said, I just gotta focus up on that. So if we just focus on being disciplined, guys, taking the right trades, that's all it is. That's all we gotta wait for. So pretty much same explanation for Euro USD, same thing as GU, same as US 30, right? Same for gold. Right, again, US 30 has green green red here at the top, right? We also have a green green red that we created now, but it doesn't have a bottom wick. Well, it has a small bottom wick if we expand the chart. So is this where I'm gonna take a trade again? No. Same situation as yesterday. I don't like where we're at. I don't like the fact that we're in the middle of the zone. I like that we created an engulfing at our 30-minute high, and I like that we bounced off of it. But still, internal is still lower low, lower high, lower low, change of character, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Created equal highs, right? And then we made boom, low, lower high. That's where we're at now, right? Internal of this 30-minute, right? We can see lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, equal high, lower low, right? So it's just still, we're in a zone where price is just, there's no telling what it wants to do, right? We could get into a short here again on the retest, and then some shit like this is gonna happen. So once we start trending, I like taking trades on US 30 when we start trending. Why? Because if you really notice US 30 when it's trending, you could catch a simple entry, right? It just clean moves, right? Clean break, retest, continue going to green, right? Again, another break, retest, continue going green, right? Straight into profit every single time, right? When we're trending. Now, when we're consolidating, right? Notice wicks to the top, wicks to the bottom, wicks to the top, wicks to the bottom, right? Wicks to the bottom. This red candle, wick, wick. This red candle, wick, wick, right? There's just too big of wicks for us to feel comfortable taking a trade, and then not being able to capitalize on it, right? This is the day we took a trade, right? This is the beginning of the month. So think about it. The last US 30 trade I took, I think it was definitely, I took another one. When was it? This, I don't even fucking remember when my last US 30 trade was. Definitely wasn't November 1st. I think it was like somewhere here last week. The one that I have left on my screen was this one. There's a straight continuation, right? From the bottom to the top, lower low, change of character, BOS, right? Let's continue going. Consolidation, trending, consolidation, trend a little bit. Now it's consolidating again. So with that being said, we're gonna keep going. And then gold. So again, none of these pairs are really ready for me to get in a trade. So we're just still waiting. Waiting it out. We got a daily high, we got a daily low. If we break out of the daily low, then we know we could take a trade off the low to continue going. Right, my confirmation to continue going short is gonna be candle closures below this candle here. Again, if you guys have any questions, any pair you guys want me to go over, let me know. I don't mind going over pairs or anything like that, so let me know. See, right now, sellers are the ones that are in profit compared to the ones that are buyers. Right? Buyers are in drawdown now. So right now it's going back and forth, right? It's going back and forth. So again, for me, it's not. I had to sneeze. Hold on. For me, it's not worth the risk, right? Because at this point, I'm looking for that trade. I'm looking for the best entry, right? I'm looking for the entry where I could enter, sit back, and I know I'm gonna be in profit, right? That's the type of entry I'm trying to take right now, right? Because we're already up in profit for the month, right? We're good in profit for the month, right? I'm not gonna put that in risk just because I want to catch another trade, right? It just doesn't make sense, right? So what I'm gonna do is exactly what I said, right? I'm gonna be patient, right? I'm gonna let this play out. If we get to break the lows, then we'll catch a continuation, right? If we're looking at STP, this is continuing going down to STP, which again I don't believe is really gonna do that. We have a long way to go, right? And even if we take it from here, that's still more than half of STP, right? So again, that's still 100 pips, over 100 pips. So it's still good, right? If we gotta be the patient trader today and just wait for that continuation, then we'll do that, right? The same thing with Euro USD, right? Again, Euro USD, you got in the trade going short, you're in profit, you think price is gonna continue going down, and you're back in to square one. So again, it's just every single pair today is acting the same exact way. Every single pair has a 3-day of rise, and we're just looking to see what it wants to do today, right? Does it want to reset, give us a no net? Does it want to just continue going up? Does it want to reset and give us a day of drop? Like, that's what we're waiting for. But right now there's really no, right, there's no telling, right? And then the pair that already gave us 3 days of rise and gave us a reset, it's still on a reset, still fucking consolidating. So no break of the highs, no break of the lows. We're still right in the middle of where price has been trending for the past 2 days. So we still gotta wait. We still gotta wait. There's really nothing else we can do about this today, guys. So again, 730, once 730 hits, if we have no solid movements, which in this, I thought gold was gonna be one that was just gonna start the push, but it looks like we're gonna stay in the same spot. So once 730 hits, if we got no movement for none of these pairs, I'm out of here. And we'll be if there's something during NYC like 9:30, so closer to another hour and a half, 2 hours, then I'll turn the stream back on. 2015 for gold. Yeah, that's pretty much where prices are right now. It's just kind of consolidating. You see what I was talking about with these sales being high risk? It's high risk, high reward, guys. But I don't, again, I don't like taking trades like that. I'm not a gambler myself, guys. I don't like it. Um, and trading shouldn't be gambling, right? If you still think trading is gambling, um, you're in the wrong business, right? You're learning the wrong information. That's pretty much all I could tell you. Again, you have a trading journal. You know what your rules are. Is this trade, is this entry following your rules? Simple, yes or no. It's just literally a simple yes or no question. If yes, take the trade. If no, you have the option. Either still take the trade and understand why you lost, or you wait it out and you sit out and you wait for the next trade. You wait for the next opportunity. There's only two, you have two options here, guys. You either wait for the opportunity or you don't. It's really all up to you. shit, my bad, guys. And I like your strategy, patient. I have 100k funded account, almost 5k loss already. Um, man, it's all good. You know what I mean? I know somebody that he had like, well, she had like 3k in drawdown, and she was able to bring it up. So, I mean, it's all about percentages, right? If you just take away the 5k, just look at the percentage, right? You could definitely bring that back up. But again, it's just taking it trade by trade, right? Because one trade on a 100k account, right? One trade could at least bring you back to draw down 2500, right? At least half. So realistically speaking, in 3 to 4 trades, you could bring the account back up to profit. But again, it really is just about your discipline and whether you wait for your trades, right? Because it'll be easier for us, right? It's like I said, right? It's easy for us to be like, oh yeah, we see an engulfing candle here, let's get in, right? But it's understanding that there's two sides of the story. Like, why is this a good trade and why isn't it a good trade? And if you could understand both sides of the story and you could be able to decipher that the market, it just isn't ready for you to take a trade, and this is the reason why, like, if you get in today's trade, right, today is one of the reasons why you will lose a trade, right? Because for the people watching, right, not everybody is looking for sells on gold, right? The same way that not everybody's looking for buys. But again, if you were looking for buys, right, this would be where you would look for buys, right? So there's a lot of people right now that have their buys triggered, right? There's a lot of people in these trades going long, right? The same thing, people going short, right? This is where we would want to start seeing price go short. So how many people do you think are in this position going short, right? So at this point, it's a coin toss, right? There's just nobody really understands, nobody really knows where price is going. At this point, you're gambling, and I don't like taking trades like that. Like I said, it's too risky, right? What our confirmation is gonna be the low of the day, either the break of the low or the break of the high, right? If we get price to break the high of the day, then we understand that, okay, we missed this trade down here, but we'll get this trade up here. And again, realistically speaking, missing this entry down here, comparing it to this one, is only 23 pip, right? It's only a 23 pip difference. So am I really like upset about missing 23 pips? No, not really, right? Same thing going short. Like, if I don't catch an entry here, I'll catch it down here. Same philosophy, like 29 pips. Right now, 29, 30 pips is a little bit different, but 30 pips, whatever, it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna cry over 30 pips when my take profit is at 100 pips, right? So it is what it is. I'll take the trade that I know is gonna work out 100% of the time, not the one that's gonna work 20% of the time, 30% of the time. Again, that's why I never say like what's our win rate. Like, I don't say we're 70%, 80%. Like, it's 100%. You just gotta follow your fucking trading plan, right? You have to understand the rules. Because again, if you take this trade, for me taking this trade, I'm not following my trading plan, right? So it's on me. Like, if I take this trade and I lose this trade, it's on me. The one loss we have for this month, right, is on me, and it's live on stream. Why do we take that trade? Because I said it. I was like, fuck it, right? High risk, high reward. It was like 3 pips stop loss with like a 70 pip take profit, and we lost a trade. Well, why do we lose the trade? Because it literally looked just like this. We're in the middle of a zone. We have no clue where price is going, right? We could only assume that this red candle engulfing is going to be the real price, right? The same way that we could assume that this green engulfing in the same exact position is going to be where price is going, right? So that's pretty much how it is. You only looking at gold? No, we're looking at gold, the ones here that are in red for the day. Everything already did STP, ADR for the day. Pretty much for the day we have Euro USD, GU, US30, and gold. You know, US30, obviously I'm gonna wait till 7:30 till 9:30 to look at it. 9 o'clock, 9:30, close it to NYC, so I'm not really focused on that. GU's in the middle of the zone, so pretty much the same thing as gold and Euro USD, bro. Everything is in the middle. or everything is in the top of the zone going counter. So I'm really just not, no pair is really ready. That's why I was saying like 7:30 I'm just gonna be out of here, and if there's any other trades, you know, for the day, then I'll probably post it on Discord. But yeah, make sure, damn, I didn't even post the link in the Discord link in the chat. Make sure you guys join our Discord, man. Everything is free. um Give me 1 second, I'll post the link now. Make sure you guys join. Right, we have a 7 p.m. class that we do, isolation class. We have a Sunday class that we do every single Sunday. 7 p.m. classes are Monday through Thursday, and then I do the live sessions. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions, any other pairs you guys want me to go over, let me know. I'll stay in here for a few minutes. And then, like I said, I'll probably turn the stream off in like 15-20 minutes if nobody has any other questions or any other pairs that they want me to go over. And closer to New York session, so probably like 8:45 or 9 a.m. So in an hour and a half, I'll turn the stream on in the Discord. So make sure you guys, again, join the Discord and join the channel so we could turn the stream on later. Do you call out trade here before entry? Yes, I do. EURCAD just melted. Let's see. Yeah, EURCAD was one on our list, but also it's just STP being a factor. Yeah. I mean, it didn't really melt. 30-minute, just that green candle went back down to the bottom. But again, STP being factor, right? It's already 51 for the day. So right, we could go through all of them again. Right, the one on our list, right? AU, right? Oh, they all look the same. Right, 3 days of rise. I'm not expecting another day of rise today, but it could happen. Right, we had an engulfing candle here where price came, retest, and continued to go. Right, so this is, I don't know if you remember that conversation we had in the beginning of the month, but this is one of those situations where, let's say this move, this pullback would have been on a second day of rise or even on the first day. This is a point where I would put, you know, buy stops and buy limits here and wait for price to come back down to here, take an entry right on the retest of the engulfing, to then continue going up. Right, but again, the fact that we have 3 days of rise already, I'm expecting today to be a pullback or a no net. If price continues to go up, then we'll take a look at it tomorrow or later today. But today, that's the reason why I wanted to skip it. But yeah, all these pairs are doing the same thing. EURCAD pretty much did the same thing as Euro USD. Green candle was in the zone, melted back down to the bottom. But still no entry was really given. Still waiting. Still in the same spot. Same as US 30. So, and remember what I was saying the other day. You know you're in a good trade when you enter and price starts pulling away from the entry. Right? Once you enter, right? Let's put in the situation of gold. Right? As soon as price goes into our zone, as soon as you enter, you know you're in a good spot when price starts running away from the entry. The fact that price has just been sitting here for the last 2.5 hours is not a good sign. Right, going both ways. It's been sitting here going both ways, because this is an engulfing green candle and there's an engulfing red candle in the same exact spot. So Again, price just isn't ready to move yet. Any other questions? Anything else? Anything else you guys want to add to the charts? Any other pairs? Again, I'm gonna say it before I get off. I'll give you guys another to like 7:40. Right? I'm just gonna keep adding time to this. Nah, but again, like 7:40, I'm out of here. So give you guys a few minutes to ask a few questions. Um, Again, if not, make sure you guys join the Discord, and I'll be live in the Discord for the NYC session before 9:30. So again, in an hour, hour and a half. Oh, my bad, Phil. You still looking at gold? Yeah, yeah, still looking at gold. Still looking at the same, pretty much the same four: gold, US 30, GU, and Euro USD. And they're all pretty much doing the same, pretty much the same thing, right? Euro's still sitting in the top side, GU's in the middle, US 30's in the middle, right? And gold is pretty much on the top side as well. So waiting to see what price wants to do. Um, let's see, long on GJ. What about USD CAD? We'll look at you. We'll look at GJ first. You said you're on your sell with GJ running 40 pips. You think I should leave, or you should? You think I should have her close? Now GJ's in a good spot, right? GJ's in a good sell spot for sure. This is one where I was looking at same thing, right? Kind of going both ways. Um, I like that it was respecting the daily high, but it did create a daily high. So it just really all depends here, right? And the internal structure, because this is where the change of character happened, right? Because you had lower low, lower high, lower low, right? And we were trading between this high and this low. We had change of character. Then the BOS. BOS never happened, right? So this tells me that the shorts, right, are still stronger than the buys. So it just really all depends what price wants to do here, right? This is where, you know, if I were you, this is where the internal structure, right, which is the lower time frame, this is where the lower time frame will come in handy, right? Because here's what you'll be able to see: price is still making lower lows, lower highs, lower low, lower high, right? So if you start seeing price turn around, then you know, like you're already up 40 pips, right? At this point, you could either move your stop loss, to 10 pips in profit and close 60%, 70% of what you have now, right? And leave the rest running, and then leave your stop loss at 10 pips profit. So then that way you capitalize on the profits that you have, and that way you still have enough room to be able to say, okay, if this gives me a pullback, I'll let the other percent running, and if it goes into TP, it goes to TP. If it goes into stop loss, you'll get another 10 pips, right? So it really depends how you want to play it. Again, for me personally, is not where I want to take a trade, right? Because we're still kind of in the middle of the high and the low. So what I would like to see right now, if today finishes on a day of drop, I would like to see that pullback by the end of the day, and then we'll catch that continuation trade tomorrow. So that's what I'm waiting for on GJ. This is Jane. What's good? Welcome to the stream. Great rising. USD CAD next, right? USD CAD, one that I'm looking for overall uptrend, right? And it's still making lower lows, lower highs, right? So it's still not, USD CAD still not ready to move, right? When we're talking about it today, right? STP, pretty sure STP for this one's already hit, right? So is another one where it's just waiting. It's a waiting game for USD CAD. Once we start seeing that internal change of character, right? What I like here in the 4-hour, we reached the 4-hour low, right? So here at this 4-hour low, this is where we want to start seeing price turn around, right? I just noticed this too, right? 5-minute, we have lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, lower low, lower high, right? Wicks are making the low, but we're rejecting these lows. Right? Technically, we're still trading lower low, lower high. Right? So do we have any engulfing candles here? Give me a second. Let me see. Let's look for these candles. Right? Nothing here in the 15, 30, 4, or daily. In the 1 minute, we're still making lower low, lower high, lower low, high, low, high, low, high. Right? Change of character. Lower high. BOS. So now we know that we're trading between this high and this low. We had red, red, green, which was an engulfing with the retest to continue going. So maybe this was the entry in the 1 minute time frame. But we still want to see that overall turnaround. So until we don't get an overall change of character, there's still no, I'm still not going to play with this. But it is in a good spot to start looking for price to go up with USD CAD for sure. Yeah, okay. Again, yeah, if you guys have any other questions, any other pairs, let me know. Right, and then with that being said, with USD CAD, right, we understand that USD CAD and US 30 move different, right? So you can see that the shorts on US 30, right, in the zone, US 30 out of the 4 pairs that are in the zone, US 30 is the only one that moved into profit. Right, so remember what I was saying about the zone. Like, you know you're in the right zone, you know you're in the right trade when price goes away from your entry. Right, and again, comparing that to how gold is in the zone is not moving at all. Right, comparing that to how GU was in the zone. Right, it went from the zone back down to the bottom of the zone, back down to the top, or back up to the top. Right, comparing it to EU, same thing. We're in the zone and price is still here, still hasn't drifted away from it. So today's trade might have been, that US 30 trade might have been the one for today. But it's all good, right? We still got NYC entry to come, so we have a high of the day, we have the low of the day. We just want the confirmation, right? We're still here in the middle of the range, right? At this point, if we get a break of the lows, then we know that we're out of the consolidation, and we know that we have a confirmation of to where price wants to go, and we can get that entry to go into the pullback to continue going down, and then vice versa. If price wants to turn around, break the highs, then we know where price wants to go to. So regardless, we're still waiting. Not really much to see still. But again, if you guys have any other questions, any other pairs that you guys want me to break down, talk about, let me know. Also, make sure you guys join the Discord. Discord is free. Everything we share here is free, guys. So we have a 7 p.m. class Monday through Thursday. We have a Sunday class every single Sunday. Trading sessions every morning. So make sure you guys tune in. Jody got the baddie. Damn, man, you guys are kind of dead in the chat. Come on, man. You guys are no questions at all. No other questions. You guys sure? Don't forget to join the Discord, guys. Link pinned in the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great Rising. EURCAD, yeah, we were just talking about EURCAD. At the lows, getting ready to start pushing up. We are just talking about that literally. We wanted to see, I just don't know why I don't have it on. We wanted to see this 1 hour close. Got 10 minutes, we'll keep it on there. My back hurts. Hi, Tiger. Give me like 15 minutes and I'll give you your food. Give me a few minutes, I got you. Hi, mama. Pause? Fuck, what did I say? Not good, I got caught in 4K on stream. Shit. Yeah, man. You see what I was saying earlier about those entries? You know you're in the correct entry spot when price goes away from it. So out of the 10 pairs that were in a zone, US 30 was the only one that moved the way it needed to move. Again, the entry for why this was just wasn't taken for me personally was just where we're at in the zone. Right? I remember I had this yesterday marked as a no trading zone. Right? And then today I just marked it into the 30-minute zone that we're trading in. Right? Discarding the gap, right? Discarding the wick that we have. So, the fact that I saw this as this wick, I was like, oh, they could use this as a gap. The 4-hour candle is bullish. Understanding too that we're on a Tuesday, right, where market is gonna trap us, is again another one of those things where I would rather be safe than sorry, right? Were my rules being followed? Right, all my rules were being followed except for one, right? So it's one of those things. You got to be patient, got to be disciplined, and it is what it is. Price is gonna move if it moves to where it needs to move to. Perfect, right? If US 30 could break out of these lows and got out of the zone of consolidation that it's making, right? If we could break out of these lows, then we know price is gonna continue to go. So the fact that we're still making, it's still 8 in the morning, right? NYC open still hasn't even hit yet. So if we could catch those easy trades, which would be the trades of the break of the lows, then perfect, right? Because still in this zone, right? Notice price could still be doing this, right? Because price could still go from the top back to this bottom, back to this top, back to this bottom, right? This trade up here was good, was a valid trade just to catch an entry up here to go down here. This is just an easy catch for the day, right? The solid entry is going to be once we break out of these lows, retest to continue going. That's going to be where I want to enter, because this is where I want to enter for then our TP to be, this is our continuation for the day, right? Our TP is going to be STP for the day, but our continuation trade, this is going to be a pullback, right, before we continue going up. So, and then we could say the same thing with just the other pairs, right? So let's take a look at EURCAD. EURCAD, we're looking at the 1-hour candles. We got 4 minutes. Euro USD right into the zone, start going down, right? So this is where we want to start seeing price turn around, maybe, right? We'll have to go back and break down the pairs again. And then USD CAD, right? What I told you, right? We have a 4-hour zone. This is where the 4-hour zone is at, right? This is where we want to start seeing, want to start looking for an engulfing candle, or we want to start looking for an internal change of character, right? And in this case, right, again, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low with the candle closure, and then boom, change of character. So perfect. Here we had a fake green, green, red. We haven't gotten a green engulfing candle yet, so still good. We had an internal change of character, so we could possibly get an entry on these trades. So let's take a step back and let's start looking at the trades that are, let's start going step by step, right, on the trades that are ready to move first. So EURCAD is the one that we're looking for in the 1-hour candle, right? This is the first one that's coming up, right? We have 2 minutes left for this 1-hour candle closure. This is what I'm looking for on the external engulfing, right? Internal, we don't really have anything. No red greens, right? No solid red greens. So internal 5-minute structure, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, boom, change of character, higher high, right? And then we're still respecting these lows, right? We did get the wicks to tap, so technically, you know what I mean, we're still trading this low. This low is respected. We're still trading between this high and this low. So even in the 5-minute, we still don't have a 5-minute change of character BOS. So my first, right, before a change of character, before a BOS, right, my first trigger of entry, which is going to be, again, a risky trade but high reward, is going to be just the 1-hour engulfing retest of that candle. So in the next candle that opens, I want to see this green candle stay here. That next candle that opens, I want to see it go down and retest this zone. That's gonna be my entry, right? And where my stop loss is gonna be, I'm gonna go down to a lower time frame, right? We'll see. Probably our stop loss is gonna have to be somewhere down here. We'll see. Probably somewhere down here. 6 pips. So we'll see. 36 seconds. Want to see how price reacts here. Alright, no problem. I'll hit you up later. I saw your text message. Boom. Green engulfing, close with a top wick. This next candle. These next candles I want to see on retest. Fuck. What pairs do you trade most? The ones we look at 10 pairs, right, in total. So though I'll turn them. Well, I'm not gonna turn them on yet. We're still trading, but typically AU, EURCAD, Euro USD, GJ, GU, US 30, USD CAD, gold, and Bitcoin. Those are the 10 that we look at. Now, which ones do I personally trade the most? I don't know. Yeah, I don't really have like one that I trade the most. It just there's not one that I'm married to. You know what I mean? All pairs. Yeah, exactly. Like we look at all pairs, right? But the ones that we break down on stream the most, just the 10, right? Just to focus on the 10. Um, but yeah, personally, I look at every single pair. Right? Whatever pair is moving, like I'm not married to, the people who only trade GJ or people who only trade gold or the people who only focus on NAS or US 30. Like no, I trade whatever looks good for the day, right? Whatever looks like it's moving, right? Whatever is giving me my trading plan, that's what I'm looking at, pretty much. Um, so let's move this pair. So let's start from the top to the bottom. So EuroCAD we have there. So Euro USD, right? Euro USD still. This one is going counter, right? Again, this is one that I want to see give a pullback. So I'm not actively going to be trading Euro USD. So I'm going to turn this one off. Right, I'll let Euro USD do what it has to do. GU and GJ, right? GJ was one, SDP was done. GU is just in the middle of the trend, still in the middle. Again, this is one where I want to see price go up. Overall, I want to see price go up, but we already have 3 days, so this would be a counter trend day. So if price goes down and gives us a counter trend, I'll let it move. I'll let it do a pullback, and then we'll catch the continuation. So I'm gonna turn that off. It's good, JD. US 30, we'll still keep this one on, right? This one was one we were looking at earlier, right? Our entry missed it, right? It was given a little bit earlier before we woke up, before we started looking at the charts, and was the only one that actually went into the zone and gave us a clean entry. So US 30, we'll take a look at it again closer to NYC, right? This is the safest entry to take, right? One of these two, right? Whether you got in at the retest of the 30-minute time frame or you got in on the retest of the engulfing red candle, these two were solid entries. The next one would just be before STP, which is the break of the low of the day. We get the break of the lows, which is just the break of where price has been consolidating. Then we know we'll get a break retest to continue going down. So US30 will keep it on. USD CAD, right? USD CAD went down to the 4-hour low. So let's take a look. Right, we went into our 4-hour lows. Perfect. Now I'm looking for an engulfing candle here. Do we have an engulfing red, green anywhere? Not in the 4, not in the daily, not in the 1, not in the 30. Right in the 30, we're still trading between this lower low, lower high, lower low. In the 15, nothing in the 15. Right, again in the 15, we can start seeing internal structure, lower low, lower high. No engulfing candles there. In the 5-minute, no engulfing candle either. Right, and then the 5-minute, we can still see structure. Right, we had low, we had this break, low, high, low. Right, change of character, high, but then gave us a change of character back at the low. Then gave us this low and this high, and gave us a change of character now to the high side. Right, and we know that we want to start seeing price make some type of pullback, so we could get a new high that being set. Okay, challenge facts. Congratulations again, man. That's huge. So we have this 5-minute low and that 5-minute high that's gonna be set. Then again, no engulfing green candles. And the 1-minute, we'll check the 1-minute, but the 1-minute same thing, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Right, we're now trading between the high and this low. This low broke, gave us this high, gave us this low broke, right? Gave us change of character, BOS. They gave us this 1-minute change of character, and we're in the same spot. Still looking for this high to be set, and we're looking for red, green. We had a red, green here, which gave us this retest. So if we were looking for an engulfing, right, the bullseye entry was in the 1-minute, which was this red, green engulfing. This red candle came back down, retested to continue going. EURCAD also came back down and retested. You guys almost made me miss this. So let's look at EURCAD, because EURCAD is closer to this entry. So now it went into our entry. Let's look at this in the. You go from the 1. Let's go to the 5-minute. One minute doesn't really have anything. 1 minute. 1 minute has clean, a little bit of clean structure. Low, high, low, high, low, high, right? So internal structure, we had higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, higher, low. So we set the stop loss. Is it 487? Alright, we have this set. Let's go ask the question now. Why did GJ go straight through the 800? Let's take a look. Take a look. What time frame are we talking about? The daily, it can't be the daily, can't be the 4, it can't be the 1. 30-minute can't be the 30, 15. Okay, so you're probably talking about the 1-minute time frame. Okay. Well, if you're talking about the 5-minute, right now price is just consolidating on the 800. Right, at one point price was above it, started trending below it, then we're below it, started trending above it, then went right back below it again. And then let's talk about just structure, right? Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low. higher high, higher low, change of character, right? Change of character, higher low, equal high, and we're still going back down. So we're still trading between the change of character low and the high. So again, this is just all a pullback still. We still haven't gotten a BOS, nothing like that yet in the 5 minute, right? But that'll just be the same thing in the 1 minute, right? In the 1 minute, still lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and you can still see the same thing, right? We had this high here, which this high wasn't broken until we had this push here, and this low was never broken. So same thing, we had boom, change of character, which was this entire push up here, right? This was a change of character, higher high, higher low, and you can see this high was never broken either. So we're still trading between the change of character low down here and the change of character high up here. All of this is just a pullback still. But either way, price right now is just in the middle, right? So the 800 right now is just in the lower time frame. There's really no, you know what I mean? In the lower time frame, the 800 right now is just waiting to see price action, right? Where does price want to go? Which again, GJ, where what it's doing, it just makes sense, right? We have a higher time frame engulfing candle down here, right? We know that overall we want to see a pullback for price to continue going up, right? We know that we have an external engulfing candle here that price still hasn't came back down to tap into yet. So we have 2 days of, we have 1 day of drop. Today it looks like price wants to stay on a second day of drop, right? So I would love for price, remember price has to close below down here before 5 p.m. So I would love for price to just stay down here and do like some consolidation, stay down here, and then tomorrow, right, the opening of the day tomorrow, right, once we have a new low that's set, right, let's say that we have a low that's set down here somewhere, right, the end of the day is here, we got to pull back, right, at the start of the day tomorrow, right, Asia session, London session, we could get an entry to go short again to give us that third day of drop for TP, right? And then down here we have our engulfing candle. So then down here is where we want to start seeing our change of character to continue going up, right? This right now, how GJ is shaping up to look like is exactly how my US 30 trades look. You know, the trades that I take on US 30 or gold whenever we trade both ways, right? When we could catch those trades going short and then get in, you know, get out of our shorts to then get in on a change of character to go long, this is what those entries look like. So this is what GJ is shaping out to look like for right now. But right now we just got to be patient with it. But for me again, for me to get an entry on GJ is still, I want to see that BOS. Anything before that BOS, we know that we're gonna get trapped in a pullback, or we might get trapped in a fake out, right? Whatever the case is, because this could be a simple type 3 pattern, right? Price goes up 50% to continue going down, or it could be, you know, stop hunt, go to the bottom, start going to the top. But I would have loved to see this. If that was the case, we would have already seen price go to the top side. So price could just be trapping traders right now. But we'll keep this like this. We'll keep this drawn out. US 30 is reaching the low, right? So TP1 for US 30, if we would have taken this trade, would have been hit already, right? So we would have been risking 13 pips, right, to get a 68, which is not bad, right? Especially on US 30. But it's all good. US 30 is one that we missed. So our next opportunity for US 30 is going to be the break of the lows. Once we get the break of the lows, then we'll look for an entry. USD CAD, same situation. We're looking for that BOS to occur, and it's the same on the 1 minute and the 5 minute. We want to see either red, green, which we're not going to get in the higher time frames, right? In the 5 minute we might not get it either. The 1 minute we might get it. we got a green, green, red here on the 800 EMA in the 1 minute time frame. Right, so here in the 1 minute, this is how I would use it, right? We didn't get this entry here on the 4 hour, right? But let's say we would get this entry. The fact that we reached the 800 EMA and the fact that we made an engulfing red candle, this is where I would exit. 20 pips, boom, that's it. Now where my next entry would either be again if we get a pullback, right? We get a pullback, we get an entry on the pullback again to continue going up on an engulfing candle, or we wait for a BOS retest. Right, and in this case I want to see that BOS retest on the 5 minute, not the 1 minute. Right, we can see in the 5 minute we still really haven't set a new high yet. In the 1 minute it might look like price is just consolidating and this is a high, but I wouldn't get in on that here again unless I get an engulfing candle, which we haven't gotten yet. Okay, now gold started moving too, right? So gold was another one that we were talking about, right? Where this is a coin flip for us, because we have an engulfing green candle, we have an engulfing red candle in the same spot, right? Yes, we have 3 days of rise, so today we weren't expecting price to go up, obviously, but we were in the middle of the trend, right? So for us to play it safe, this is another trade that we just let go, and we said, all right, we'll see how this continues to go, right? Regardless, it was good. So want to see price escape out of this high. That's the only way I'll trade gold, right? Since overall gold is in a weird spot, I'm also not gonna try to get into weird 30-minute trades on gold, right? If I don't see something that's crystal clear, I'm not getting in the trade, right? And ultimately for me here, there was too many question marks, right? Again, we had an engulfing green candle first, regardless of 3 days, right? Just looking at market structure, this sell here was just too risky, right? Because the same thing they did going long where they faked you out, they could have done the same thing going short, right? And they still can. So we're still respecting these higher highs, higher lows at the end of the day anyway. So gold is still one. I was gonna turn off, I don't know why that's still on, right? So we have 3 left really for the day. But yeah, again, if you guys have any other questions, any other pairs you guys want me to go over, let me know. USD CAD, let's focus on USD CAD, man. It's ready to move. So here in the 1 minute, what I'm looking at now is just how does price want to react to the 800 EMA, right? Is all this right now, is this just FOMO, right? In the sense of, is the market maker just throwing these green candles here to make everybody want to get in the trades now, right before right before the news? Damn, EURCAD went straight into it. Perfect. So as soon as it tapped into our 1 hour zone, right, exactly what we called out, straight into profit. So let's fix this real quick. I want to make sure I'm correct. Alright, so we got we have a 1 hour. Red, green. We don't have a 30-minute, no 15-minute, 5-minute. Nothing in the 5-minute. The 1 minute. BOS. Yep. Okay. 1 minute we have a red, red, green here. That happened, gave us this. Another one right here. But it was still respected. 1 minute is just too fast. Fuck that. We'll stick with these higher time frames like this. 5 minutes still good. Okay. Oh shit, I can't read all that. It's blocked by the chat. Hold on. They're making hella noise out there. What's going on? What's your TP and why EURCAD? TP is based on ADR. It's STP based on ADR. Right, so our ADR for the day is 87. STP for the day was 58. So I'm just basing it off of that. Also, I'm just basing it on where we're at, right? The high of the day is being reached. I also want to just consider the fact that price could slow down in this area here. Right, so I want to consider that maybe we're not going to get all the way up to TP, but price is just a green candle right now. So can I be expecting price to just continue going up? Right, maybe not. So at this point I'll start considering closing out of my positions already, and running with a 20 pip in profit trade already. Shit, I have to make this smaller, huh? It's like kind of fucking up the chat. Yeah, so in this point I already closed out of my positions. Right, why? Because again, we're looking at how price is reacting. The price that now it's already getting close to 8:30, right before NYC. Is this a trade we could hold? You're entering EURCAD now? No, I already entered EURCAD. We entered it at the retest of the 1 hour engulfing candle. TP1 is here at the low of, at the test of where the price opens, right? Overall TP is going to be STP of 42 pips over here at 49240. But I already closed my trades. Right, I'm good here with 25 pips total. I had 2 entries. So we'll wait for the next one. Right, still 820. Can we get another entry? Yeah, sure. Is this an entry where you could hold? Yes, absolutely. Why didn't I enter again? We had a straight green candle all the way to the top side. Right, one green candle just took out 6 hours of candles. So can price turn around and do the same thing going down? Absolutely. Right, because at the end of the day, now this is an imbalanced candle. Right, this is what people would call a FVG. Right, so great trade though. Let's start looking at the other ones. Right, USD CAD. USD CAD also moved. Let's reset here and let's look for another opportunity. Alright, so USD CAD was 4-hour low, right? Did the same thing as EURCAD. Got the entry, went up, cleared everybody out, and started slowing down at the start of the day. 5 minute we had a change of character, right? We still don't really have a clean engulfing candle or anything like that to give us another entry. So at this point it's just a waiting game to see what price wants to do. Right, US 30 gave us in a lower time frame, right? This is something that I missed. Right, but in the lower time frame after it retested the engulfing candle, it gave us a green green, or I'm sorry, yeah, green green red, right? And gave us a retest to continue going down. So even if we didn't get this one up here, we still got a clean 30, 40 pips here to the low that we could have gotten. But it's all good. It's all love. That's pretty much it, guys. USD CAD again, still chilling. Right, EURCAD still going to the top side. Right, so overall, let's see. Again, regardless of how this moves, being that this is pretty much the first day of rise for, the first day movement for a lot of these pairs too, which is why most part I'm only looking at 3 pairs now. I'm letting them move right now, catch the continuation. And then we'll capitalize on the entry, so that's good, right? Good 25 pips, 43 in total because I got 2 entries, so 43 pips in total today. Not bad. Again, if you're still in this trade down here, it's a good hold, right? It's a very, very good hold. Let me take this box so we're not confused. Right, again, this is a 1 hour engulfing retest, which is where we got the entry at to continue going. So I'm gonna focus on 2 pairs now. Let's turn this one off since we already got the entry off that. Let's focus on USD CAD. Hold on. Alright, I'm back. So BOS retest, right? No engulfing, so we can't go off any engulfings. Can we go off of the fact that it went above the 800 EMA and now we're coming back down to it? I don't like that. I don't like that being my confirmation. I'm gonna be completely honest. Can we go off of it just being the simple retest? Yeah, we can. I'm gonna let this one go, see how it reacts. Again, I'm just playing it safe. I'm not gonna yeah, I have to update my win rate. Should too. And then I'll do the percentage later. I'll have to recalculate. But yeah, I don't like this being the simple just confirmation, just the EMA. I don't like that. Um, so we'll keep looking. Right, again, I want to see the confirmation being an engulfing candle. And again, we're getting close to NYC open. We're still missing an hour. I'm not really expecting too much volume to continue to happen now in the next couple minutes. So let's see if price wants to calm down. If price wants to calm down and give me a little bit more structure, then that's perfect. We'll get an entry off of that. If not, if we don't get an entry, or if the entry is given earlier than earlier than expected, then it is what it is. We'll just let it move and we'll come back later. Right, so that's what I'm expecting on USD CAD, and US 30 doing what, just doing exactly what I said it was gonna do. Right, just bouncing from one zone to the other. So none of these engulfing candles for me, none of these really, they don't hold any weight until we get out of this zone. I want to see price get out of this zone. Whether we break the low or break the high, I don't care. If we break the high, perfect. We know where we're going to. Right? If we break the low, we know where we're going to. We want to see a fucking pullback. So we're either gonna get a pullback as the retest, as the retracement, or we'll get this little zone of consolidation where price is just gonna consolidate for a few days and then start trending again. So again, for me, it's just about being patient and just waiting for the price to do what it has to do. Hi, Shadow. Time's at 8:30. I got you. I'll give you your food in a few minutes. Um, Again, guys, if you guys have any other questions, I've been saying this for like 30 minutes. Like, nah, but like for real, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. If not, again, I'll be live in the Discord channel. I'm gonna turn off the stream here on YouTube, and I'm gonna turn it on Discord. So if you guys aren't in the Discord, make sure you guys join. Um, the link for the Discord is in the chat. About to join the Discord now. So yeah, if you guys don't have any other questions here on YouTube, I'm gonna head over to Discord, turn off the stream here, and wait till NYC session to look for another entry. Getting closer to 9 o'clock, so we got like 30 minutes left for NY session to open. But make sure you guys join the Discord, and we'll see you guys there. I'll give you guys like a minute or two. Any other pairs, any questions, let me know. Great catch on EURCAD. Thank you, thank you. Out here giving away gold, literally giving it away, man, for the free. But nah, it's just crazy what we always talk about. Like, it doesn't matter how much value we give out. It's like people just don't take advantage of it. People just don't take advantage of it. Which is crazy to say, but it is what it is, I guess. What I wish YouTube had that Twitch has is the clips. Like being able to clip shit when it happens. It'll make making content a lot easier. Because what I just have to get used to is just turning the stream on and recording at the same time. That way it's easier for me to get the videos that I need and stuff like that. Are you sharing your trades? Yes, I am. What's good, Rob? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, we caught EURCAD literally like what 10, 15 minutes ago. We posted that in the Discord already. Make sure you join. Link is in the chat. Make sure you join the Discord. Um, and right now we're waiting for US 30 and USD CAD. Right, USD CAD. I'm mainly looking for just like a lower time frame engulfing candle to occur. I kind of want to see that happening here in the 5 or the 1 minute. Here in the 15, I can see we had a 15-minute red engulfing for a couple seconds, but it went back up, so that's good. So here in the 5 minute, I would love to see, in the 5 or the 1 minute, I would love to see price give me an engulfing candle for a potential buy back to the top side on USD CAD. Right, and US 30, I'm looking for price to continue go down. So we'll see what we get. Because we had a change of character and a BOS on US 30 in the 5 minute time frame. We'll see. Again, I'm still in a zone where I don't like trading here in the middle of the zone on US 30. So for me, I would like to see price break down below first. So that's what I'm waiting for on US 30. And USD CAD, again, I'm just waiting for that engulfing candle. Red, red, green. Green engulfing would be perfect. Alright guys, again, we'll be on the Discord. If you guys have any other questions here on the YouTube, make sure you guys join the Discord. Ask the question on the Discord and join the channel. Make sure you join so you could watch the NYC trades if we take any NYC trades. I'll be there in about 20 minutes. Well, I'll be there now, but I'll be on the mic in like 20 minutes. Make sure you guys join. Again, Discord link is in the chat, and we'll see you guys there.